as the Biden administration pushes for a drastic energy transition. Proponents argue renewable energies like wind and solar are cheaper. But is that true? A recent study found if you look at all the cost factors, wind and solar are more expensive than conventional fuels. NTD's Jessica explains.
As the world rushes to drop fossil fuels and transition to renewable energy like wind and solar, 3 researchers say not so fast. They say you can't just look at emissions, you have to look at the entire value chain. Their recent study found that it's actually more expensive to produce energy with wind and solar than with conventional fuels. The authors looked at several cost factors, including the cost of building, fuel, operating, transportation, storage, backup, emissions, recycling, space, equipment lifetime, and how many materials go into each system. They found that way more materials are needed for solar, hydropower, and wind compared to coal, natural gas, and nuclear. They also looked at another important concept, energy return on investment. The EROI ratio measures energy inputs compared to energy outputs. The authors, citing Ewan Mern's work, said modern life requires a minimum EROI ratio of 5 to 7. But they pointed out that most solar and many wind installations are lower than that and are not efficient enough to support society. Co-author Lars Chernikau is an energy economist and commodity trader. At a Sage Talk last month, he said, quote, "If the world were today to go 100% wind, solar, and biomass, we would not be sitting here. There would not be enough energy. We'd go into energy starvation. And that's what you start to see now in the market." He doubted the current pathway to more wind and solar electricity is environmentally viable, calling them, quote, "the least energy efficient." We reached out to the Energy Department for comment, but didn't immediately hear back. The study concluded with suggestions for a revised energy policy, saying energy policy should not favor any of the energy sources, but should support all energy systems to avoid energy shortage or energy poverty. Jessica, NTD News.